Hi guys, it's Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I'm coming at you with a couple of projects today. One are these candle holders I made with some Dollar Tree candles and the glass candle holders. I do this all the time, but I just want to give you another idea. And some really cool paper clips I had told you guys about, using the metal stickers that we all got. And then also making these marbled ones. So we'll go over this in a second. Okay, so what I want to show you first is these. Isn't this fabulous? You guys, these are those candles from Dollar Tree. There that is. And you guys, this one smells like roses, and I think it smells good. It's not a strong throw, but I have, like, I'm sensitive to too strong, so I like a lighter throw. So it's nice, but who cares about the throw? What we're all going for is how damn cute this is. It's pink with a peachy color mermaid. So it's a mermaid candle, and it says Mermaid Kisses. Oh my God, look at that. That is everything, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I make these. You guys have seen it a million times. It's super easy, but these make great decor for your craft room or for your house. They make great presents. They make great presents for Valentine's, even Easter. And then, oh, I was trying to glue this one on, and look, it came off. Well, we'll glue this one on again, and it probably just didn't have enough time to dry, because I just did it like maybe 20 minutes ago. But anyway, we'll re-glue that, and I'll show it to you here. But anyway, look how pretty this one is. Those are those old Williamsburg candles. No, this is the same, the Rose Collection. I don't know if that's Old Williamsburg or not, but anyway, this is that Rose Collection. Isn't this gorgeous? It's like the Tiffany blue, and look how classy that looks, that label on there. And then what these are here are the glass candle holders. You can get these, I did do the research, you can get these online, and you can buy them like, I think 10 or 12 at a time, which is what you want to do. And then what also is awesome about that is you can have them delivered to your local Dollar Tree, so you don't have to pay for shipping, you guys. So that's fabulous. So let me just show you how I make them. We're going to re-glue this one, so I'll show you how to make that one. We'll take this one away and let that finish drying so it doesn't come off. And then let me set myself up. So we got 2 candle holders, 2 candles, and make sure I'm in frame here. Okay, that should work right there. Okay, so what we're going to use, like I always tell you guys, E6000. I get it at Walmart. I think it's the cheapest place, unless you can use a coupon at Joann's or Michael's. It's only like $3 I think. So, you take your E6000. I always have two or three of these on hand. I use it all the time. What the heck? There's some yuckies right there. Okay, so just simply just take your, and you might want to clean the candle up, the base of this right here, and the base of your candle with some alcohol, which I've done. Just remove any oils. You don't have to, but you can. Oh, there were labels on here, and to remove the labels quickly, you guys, let me show you what I used. Just a second. Okay, what I used to remove the labels, and it removes it so quick and easy. You guys got to get this stuff. You get it, I believe, at Walmart. You get it anywhere. It's this right here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You guys, you spray this on a label. You don't have to scrape or nothing. You just spray the label. Within about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, you can take a butter knife, and the label just comes right off. It is a lifesaver. Okay, especially when you're making this kind of stuff, you don't have time to be messing with labels forever. If you want to remove a label on a jar, so you can use the jar and use it as like a mason jar, you can do the same thing. And then I just make sure that it's even on both sides. I turn it around, make sure it's really in the middle. Okay, this is so super simple, you guys. I'm only showing you, I know that everybody can glue a candle holder to the bottom of a candle. It's just the idea. It's just the ideas, really, is what I'm showing you guys. And to show you how pretty it makes these candles. It really takes these candles to another level. It really elevates the candles. So, I mean, it's a nice gift just to give somebody 2 of these candles, right? But now put them on these glass candle holders. everything, you guys. They just make them so fancy. Everyone, I give these out all the time. What I like to do for like people's birthdays or for Christmas or for Happy Mail, I like to make them a couple of things handmade, and then I throw in 3 or 4 of these quick things like this in there. It's so impressive because it looks like it's so much more, and it's so quick and easy for you, but it's so impressive to the person who's getting it, and they love it. They love them. And especially, you guys should get a bunch of these ones with the mermaids. I picked up about 6 of them, so I can have 2 from my craft room, and I could give out 4 or 5 throughout the year. Okay, so we're just going to take these and put them aside, and those are going to dry. Like, I'll show you guys, for example, I did this one right here. And I can't grab the blue one. Well, yeah, I can. I'm going to crash things. Like I did this blue one right here. The pink one and the blue one. These are from Dollar Tree. You guys have all seen these. But look how fabulous those look. It's not just fabulous. It just elevates it so much to see it. See? When it's on the candle holder. Again. Here's this. I gave these out at Christmas time to lots of my friends for Christmas, along with a bunch of the handmade gifts. I made them too. And the handmade gifts I give are the ones that take me, you know, a while. I make a couple of those. They take me, they're a little more intense. And then I'll throw, like I said, I'll throw this in. I'll throw another one, like the mermaid candle in. People love it. I know I'd like it if someone gave that to me. Okay. It's the quickest little DIYs, but so pretty and so effective. And okay. Just a second, guys. I have to resituate myself because I kind of made some things crash. Okay, so next. Oh, I want to share with this, you guys. We're going to work on paper clips, but I wanted to show you guys this. I have a Brother Scan and Cut, and there's hundreds of die cuts. There's hundreds of dies in my Brother Scan and Cut that it comes with. Just hundreds. And this coffee cup, you know, the coffee to go cup, this comes in it. And I can do from like an inch all the way up to like an 8.5 by 11 page or 8.5 by 11 size coffee cups. Isn't that cool? So I took these are pretty big ones, and I put them on these big paper clips. And these big paper clips I got from that Hobby Lobby sale. And they're regularly $12.99. I picked them up for only $2.99, you guys. And I just went with Christy Nitro yesterday. Lord. And I love going with Christy. It's just I spent more money. And I bought another one of these. Okay, because these are fabulous. And because they have the big paper clips in them. You guys, this has the really big paper clips. Like right here, the ones. And then they have, you know, just medium and then small. So it's like all sizes. They're gold. Oh, just love it. So I just want to share that with you. If you have a Brother Scan and Cut, you can do this, or pick yourself up a die. I think Tim Holtz has one of these coffee dies. They're everywhere. And then that place we're all not supposed to talk to, I'm sure they have the die. Okay. Starts with an A. Okay. It's so silly. We can't even mention the name, I guess, or something's going to happen to us. Okay. Or something's going to happen to our channel. Okay. Here we go. Next thing we're going to work on. And you know what? I got to plug in my hot glue gun, you guys, so just a second. If I don't get that plugged in now, by the time I get to that... I mean, I understand why we're not supposed to mention the whole order things or mention it on our videos, so I do understand. Okay. Just a second, guys. Should have got this glue gun in order before I got on here. I know. Okay. But I'm in order now. Okay. So, what we're doing here, let me make sure my camera angle is good. It's almost good. There we go. Okay, so what we're doing is, this is a bunch of pictures. And you know what? I will face them towards you so you guys can see them right. These are a bunch of vintage pictures. Aren't they just adorable? They're a bunch of beautiful little girls, and they're the black and whites, and I colored in just little parts of their dress with a Prismacolor Premier pencil. You could just use a Crayola one. You don't have to use a Prismacolor pencil. It's this one right here. And I blended it in with my blender pencil. It just blends it out a little bit and smooths everything. But it looks fine without the blender pencil too. You don't have to have that. So what, and where I get these little sheets is from a place called, it's www.carissagraphic Mermaid.etsy.com. So let me just show that to you so I don't have to put that at the bottom of here. There it is. Okay, so if you see that right now and you want that, pause it, copy that down. Okay, guys? And she has, like, I think, a lot of these sheets that are all kinds of vintage ladies and little vintage girls and other things. I think she even has fairies. Okay, so, and what I do with that is I make things like this. I make paper clips with glass marbles, and the flat glass marbles we get at Dollar Tree. And this is off of another one of those type of sheets. Or that might be, yeah, I think so. But see the girls? Let me face them towards you. See the good little girls? That's from one of these sheets. The butterfly, that's from, I'm not sure what I got that off of. You can go into magazines. You can go on to, you can place these glass marbles on scrapbook paper. This one right here is a stamp I have. Isn't that a cool stamp? Okay, I just stamped a piece of, I just took a piece of paper with a bunch of my smaller stamps and did the same thing and created my own sheet. See? You can also go to magazines and do this to find images to put up behind these little glass marbles. Okay, I have both the sheets. These sheets right here. This is a vintage lady. This is a fairy, and I have a fairy sheet. I'll show it to you. And then this is a bird, little birdies. And I have that sheet too. I have to find that one. That one I got at that craft, not CHA, but the one we're all allowed to go to. I bought a sheet that had all these little small images, and I have to find that. I don't know where the heck that's at. Okay, so there's some more. So this is what we're going to make, okay? So, it's so super simple, you guys. Oh my gosh. Let me look at my time. All right, we're doing good on time. This is so super simple, it's not even funny. This is how I do it. And where I like I said, you need to get the flat marbles. And this is what it looks like. Okay? It comes in a bag like this. It says accent marbles. Yeah, marble accents, but they're flat, okay? So they look like this, and they're flat on the back. But you get a ton. Look how much you get. You guys, these are $1 from Dollar Tree. At Michael's, you don't even get this much, and it costs you like $5 or $6. Now, if you can't find them at Dollar Tree, because Dollar Tree doesn't always have them, but go to Dollar Tree and look for them first. And if you see them, buy 5 packs, because they don't always have these. So that you can make these things. And you can also make, once you make these, you can also go ahead and get a, and they sell them at Dollar Tree sometimes, little magnet backings, and you can make these into magnets. Today we're going to do paper clips, but just know you can also make these into magnets. So what you do simply, let me make sure I am far down as I can be. Let's come really far down so you guys can see. So where are we at? So here and here, you can see my, okay, you can see my, let me make sure I'm in frame here. Scoot all this over. So right here in the middle. Okay. So I love this little girl right here with this big hat on. Damn, my hair was cut on the chair. So you just take your marble and you line it up so you can see like their face and get whatever you want in the in frame. So I'm just going to line some up real quick. I like her. Okay. And some of the marbles sometimes aren't as clear as other ones. So make sure they're nice and clear so you can see through them. Well, most of the time they are, but sometimes they're, I don't know, they can be cloudy sometimes. That's a good one right there. Okay. And okay, that's good right there. Let me see over here if I like her. Put her in. All right, we're going to use her. Okay, so we're going to do these 3 right here. And all we do simply is take E6000 again. Oops. Okay, so we just take the E6000 again. And you just swirl it on the back of here. Not too far to the edge though, because then it'll spew everywhere. And the thing about E6000 that's nice is it dries very, very, very clear. And you can kind of move things around a little bit till you get it positioned where you want. And I like to do it on a, this is a clipboard, and I like to do it on a clipboard so that because I want to work on my surface, I can just move this whole thing aside and let it dry. And what I normally do is I'll do a ton of these. Like I don't just do 3. I'll do this entire page. So then I have tons of these to either make paper clips out of, make magnets out of, just use them as embellishments. So, like you can just use them as embellishments also in your projects. And they make great gifts. You can make somebody up a bunch of these, make up, 5 or 10 of them. Make them into paper clips and give them, make them up into magnets, or just make them and just let them be able to make embellishments for themselves. They make great gifts. I've given them out a lot of times for gifts. People love it. And don't forget that you can take your stamps, your smaller stamps, stamp all over a piece of paper like this, and then do the same thing. Just put these right on top of stamped images, magazine images, scrapbook paper. You can even use a, if you see a cute image, like look at this. This is on, it says Believe in Your Dreams. This is a paper pad. You could do that rose, right? So just always be looking for some little small images that you can put these marbles on top of, these flatback marbles. Okay, so that's it. That's how simple it is, you guys. And we just let it dry. Once it dries, you just simply cut around with a pair of scissors and cut around it. And when you cut around it, that's what you end up like this. Okay? And then what you do, let me go ahead. I'm going to move this out of the way, guys. Okay, so it can dry. Just a second, guys. I got to put this over here so it can dry. So let me show you guys what you do after that. You can do 2 things. I have to grab some buttons over here. Just a second. Hopefully, yeah, I got one I could use. Let me make sure I'm in frame still. Let me come back here. Okay. So what you do is you can either take a I'm gonna come out a little bit. You can take a punch, and this is a, there we go. This is, I think, a 1/4 punch. I'm not really sure, but it's a one of the smaller ones. I'm trying to see if it tells you the size. Anyway, you guys see the size right here. And you can punch out of some cardstock. Actually, I don't think I want this bigger one. These are way bigger. Wait, it's this. Just a second, people. Yeah, this is way too big. I thought this was the smaller one. Okay, I have a smaller punch, but I don't have it with me. It's in the other room. Sorry about that, you guys. I thought I had my smaller one out here. Anyway, there's different sizes, and you need it a little bit smaller than this one, which I'm shocked that this one's that big. I thought this was a small one. Anyway, you saw what I did, though. You punch them out like this, okay? And then you can either use punches, which are smaller than this, but you saw how I did it at least, or you can use buttons. So you turn your marble over, you have your image. Okay, I don't have an image on here, but I would imagine you already have your image. And then you go ahead and you use, get your paper clips. If you don't, okay, I bought that big thing of paper clips. They're selling them out at Hobby Lobby. So if you don't find them, you can go to any of the office supply stores and get gold paper clips. And you will take your hot glue, okay, in the, like, towards the middle center. It depends on the image, because you want to line it up with the image. So what I like to do is I like to go like this in the middle, kind of. And then I like to turn it around and make sure that I line it up nicely with the image. So if I have to move it over, I can move it over to the center or whatever, okay? And you just hold on to it for a second. Okay, it's already glued in. And then you take either your punch out, which would be a smaller punch out, not one this big. So since this one's pretty darn big, I'm going to take a button, and you put the button over it. And then you just take your button and go like this. So then that hides your little mess. So see how nice that looks? Okay. Now, let's suppose you did something that had, well, you know, let me not go into that. Anyway, I'm going to take this apart right now because this isn't for real. I don't have an image on here. I just wanted to show you how you finish it off with the image. Okay, so, and I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't have the, oh, here's the punch. Oh, it's right here. That's the size punch you need, how small you need. And let me show you. So that's the size punch you need. There we go. Okay. And this is, so here's the size punch you need. And then this is it right here. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. That was sitting in the wrong spot. That's why I couldn't find it. But I think you guys got the point. So, and we'll need that little punch in a minute for the rest of this stuff. Okay, so next what I want to show you is these ones. How you make paper clips like this. And these are those metal, let me check out the time situation. Okay, you guys, you know what? We're going to go ahead and go to part 2 because I'm at 21 minutes. My camera's going to turn off. And I'll go ahead and see you guys in part 2. And I'll show you how I do these metal-looking stickers that we got from Dollar Tree and turn them into paper clips. So go ahead and go to part 2.